What's up, guys? Yeah, so different kind of video. I don't know if this is gonna get views or not. I see a lot of people do it, and I love doing prediction videos. I've never done them before on the channel, but I just think maybe cool to do them. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. It's of the 2020 NFL playoffs. I'm gonna do every team, every matchup into the Super Bowl. And yeah, here we go. Start off the Browns and Steelers on the AFC side of the ball. Wild card round. Now, in my opinion, this all really kind of depends on how the defense plays, in my opinion, on both teams. Because both teams have pretty okay defenses. I mean, obviously, the Steelers is a better defense. But the Browns got some players on there. Myles Garrett, obviously, the first one that comes to mind. Denzel Ward's really good. But then you got Steelers with that great defense. And the offense has kind of been, kind of there, kind of not. Ben isn't as great as I would think he would be. Juju is kind of, yeah, you guys all know about Juju. But I honestly, if I would have to pick anyone, I'd probably go with the Browns here. They're on a little bit more of a streak going on. They got a little bit more momentum than the Steelers. Steelers have kind of been pretty bad ever since they lost, and I'd have to go with the Browns here. I think they're going to be a very solid team in the playoffs. We'll see. First time they've made it in like 18 years, I think. It's been a while for them. Next team, I will pull it up. I'll just do the first team that shows up, and it is the Bills and the Colts. This one is kind of a given. Alright, I'll explain my reasoning first. And the greatnesses of both teams, I guess. Bills have been amazing this season. They've beaten a lot of great teams. They've lost the 13-3. Colts are, I think, 10-6, something like that. Now, obviously, with the Bills, you think Josh Allen been great this season. Great defense. Stephon Diggs has been great. Everything on their offense has been great. Defense hasn't been the strong point, but it's still been really good. The Colts, great offensive line. Jonathan Taylor's been starting to cook a little bit more. And their defense has been great too. So, in my opinion, the Colts, this is going to be a good game in my opinion. Colts have a shot, but I don't think they're going to win. Bills are too dominant at the moment, in my opinion. So, next team is, let me just find them. It is, okay, the Baltimore Ravens against the, ooh, who knows who it could be. Who knows, there they are, the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be a really, really run game because the Ravens are known for more of their running attack than their throwing attack, as Lamar is not a throwing quarterback. We all know that. They have a great offensive line. Their defense has been there. It's nothing special, but it's been there. Now the Titans, all they really have on defense is their secondary. Their linebackers aren't that great. Their pass rush isn't that great. Clowney was supposed to come in and play that role, but he's been injured. Lamar has been cooking. The entire Ravens team has been cooking. Derrick Henry is going to be tough to stop. Derrick Henry's also been on roll, 2,000 yards. I don't know. I think this is going to be a shootout with points. I think this is going to be one of the most high-scoring games, in my opinion. Derrick Henry's going to run the ball really well. He did last year in the playoffs. I think he's going to do it this year as well. I think the Tennessee Titans are going to win this. Yeah, I think the Titans got this in the bag. And going to the NFC side of the ball, you got the Seattle Seahawks against, if I could find them. Sorry I'm doing it like this. I don't really know how else to do it, especially since I have a PS4. The Rams. Now, this is another one. Seattle is my favorite team. I am not going to be biased this entire video. I'm not going to be like, oh, Seattle's going to make it to the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, you guys will see if I do want them to the Super Bowl or not. But I think Rams, it kind of depends if Jared Goff is there. I don't know. Their defense has been really good this season. Jalen Ramsey's been locked down. Aaron Donald's been Aaron Donald. They've had a pretty good secondary, and with Seattle, it's kind of been an up and down season. For me as a Seahawks fan, beginning of the year, Russell Wilson was the MVP. No one was close. But then mid-season slowed down a lot, and then end of the season he just really slowed down. So yeah, but the defense was horrible at first, but it started coming back. It's probably, I'd say it's mid-range now. It's not that bad, but it's still kind of bad at some points. But I'm going with the Seahawks on this one. Seattle has been dominant. No, no, I'm not gonna say dominant. They've been very solid. They've been just keeping it up, just keeping up with the games. You're wasting time. Okay, whatever. Bears and Saints. Next one. Got the not the Bengals. Jesus Christ. The Bears and the New Orleans Saints. I don't know how the Bears made it at all. Bears, oh god. Alright, so the Bears, good defense. It's been kind of bad, but it's been kind of good. Khalil Mack's been great this season. Yeah, good joke. Not in the playoffs, my guy. They suck. But Khalil Mack's been great. Allen Robinson's good, but that quarterback position for both of these teams, honestly, has just been weird this season. Nick Foles came in, played, nothing special. Then Trubisky came in, looked good, but hasn't really done anything. But he still isn't really that great. The offense just can't go down the field. The offensive line isn't that great. The Saints have a great defense. Alvin Kamara is a beast. Who else? Great offensive line. Defense, there's a lot. I'm going with the Saints, obviously. I mean, obviously. Bears have... I don't even know how the Bears got in the playoffs, in my opinion. And then the last, until this divisional round, you got the Buccaneers against... Drumroll, please. That was so dumb, I'm sorry. The football team. This game, I don't really think is going to be that close. I think the Buccaneers are going to absolutely destroy them. So I'm just going to go with the Buccaneers immediately. But before, I'll tell you guys my reasoning. Tom Brady has been cooking. He's been great these last 4 weeks. He's been showing that he's still great and he can still throw the ball accurately and still take a team to the playoffs. He's got a lot of weapons. Antonio Brown's been looking a lot better. Mike Evans has been good. That defense has been solid. And football team, they just really have a defense. That's kind of it. Terry McLaurin, he's great. Terry McLaurin's good. Like, obviously he's good. But he just doesn't have a quarterback. And Alex Smith, yeah, he came back. He's comeback player of the year. Everyone says it. Yeah, I respect him. He got injured. Pretty bad injury. Came back. Good for him. But he still isn't a quarterback that I don't think can really win in playoffs. But it kind of depends on how the football team does and how Brady does. But I'm still going with the Buccaneers, all the way Buccaneers. For the divisional round, for me, it was the Browns. Hold on a minute, I gotta find them. Not them. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'll just do the Bills first. They're the one on here. The Bills and the Browns. There they are. Alright, Bills and Browns. This one's going to be another decent game in my opinion. I still think Josh Allen is going to cook in the playoffs. He didn't do good last season. Bills definitely didn't do good last season. Got blown out. I'm pretty sure they did to the Vikings. I don't know. We'll see. But the Bills, they've been cooking all season. We all know this. And the Browns, they've been kind of up and down. Baker doesn't really have anyone to throw to since Odell's injured. Jarvis Landry, I think, is injured. Or he has COVID, one of the two. It's just the run game is going to be important for the Browns. They have a great offensive line. Joel Bitonio, J.C. Treader. What's his name? Wyatt Davis. Not Wyatt Davis. Wyatt Teller, that's his name. Jack Conklin's been good. Oh, God, who's their first round pick? That tackle. He's really blank in my mind right now. If you watch this in the future, I'm sorry if I forget. Type in the comments whatever his name was. Oh, God. Was it Jedrick Willis? That's his name, right? Jedrick Willis, that's his name. It is Jedrick Willis. Yeah, but I still go with the Bills here. Bills are going to make it very far in the playoffs, as they did. I mean, they're already to the championship round. So Bills going to the championship. Next, you got the Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. This one, I'm not gonna lie to any of you guys. I think the Titans are going to get absolutely destroyed. Depending now, before any, if you all think differently, Chiefs, they have been great this season. They rested their starters, lost to the Chargers, and the Pack. Wait, all right. So Digo says my actual Super Bowl prediction is Chiefs vs Packers, and the Packers will win by a score of 38-34. Packers win. By the way, it's MVP. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I agree. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. No one else is close. If I would give anyone else a shot at MVP, it'd be Derrick Henry, just because he's got 2,000 yards, which is ridiculous. I mean, oh God, Adrian Pearson got 2,000 yards, won MVP. Why can't Derrick Henry? I mean, but yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna dot them up, depending on how they play. You know, haven't played football in 2 weeks. Who knows? Maybe they'll just get rusty and not play good. But Chiefs are known for coming back. So I don't know. I mean, Derrick Henry depends on how he runs. If this defense can hold up, but I just don't think they can handle the speed of Tyreek Hill, the just ball carrying vision and greatness of Travis Kelce after the catch, Mahomes' arm and way to throw the ball. It's the Chiefs. We all knew this one, but Titans. It kind of depends, in my opinion. Then we go to the NFC side of the ball with you got the Seattle Seahawks. All right, Seahawks against the Saints. This is going to be another good game in my opinion. It kind of depends on how Drew Brees plays, because our run defense for the Seahawks has been really good this season. Haven't allowed a lot of rushing yards from any team, but we haven't really gone up against dominant running backs, to be fair. But we've been stopping the run all season. We did go up against Dalvin Cook, but he got injured. But that was a while ago. Will you send all the playoff games and see who won Super Bowl and not stream? Okay, whatever. Okay, my mind blanked. But the defense for Saints is going to be a tough one. Seattle's offense hasn't been there this past few weeks. Kind of been shitty play calling, but the defense has been stepping up. It looked like the worst defense in football for a long time in the early season to mid-season, but these last maybe 4 to 5 weeks, it's been top-notch, a lot better. Not like the best defense in the league, but they've been playing a lot better. It depends on how Drew Brees plays, and it depends on how Russell Wilson plays. But I am going to go with the Seahawks. The Saints, Drew Brees, I don't think can get it done. He doesn't have the arm. He doesn't have the accuracy. He's not the same Drew Brees as we saw throughout the years. Russell Wilson is still going to be good. Okay. But yeah, Seahawks going to the NFC Championship, in my opinion. This is all me. I don't think it's actually going to happen, but actually I do think it's going to happen. I'm really dumb with these videos. I've never done them before. Then you got the Buccaneers against the Green Bay Packers. Alright, so, man, it's going to be a really tough one. Bucks, it depends on how Brady plays. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP this season. No one really is close except Derrick Henry. But Rodgers has so many touchdowns. He's got the yards. He's done it with only like 2 or 3 weapons. Devontae Adams, not Travis Kelce. Robert Tunyon's been a good tight end. Aaron Jones is a good receiving back. But the Packers' defense isn't all that good. Their run defense is horrid. They could get Rojo going a bit. The Buccaneers running back, if you don't know his nickname, it's Rojo. Ronald Jones second. I don't know if any of you really know that nickname. Rojo, even Leonard Fournette could get something going. But the Bucks defense is pretty solid. I don't know. I think Brady in the playoffs is going to be deadly this season. Last year he had a really bad year with New England. It just that defense really carried them. But I think Tom Brady's still going to be good. Aaron Rodgers off a week. Ugh. Don't even, bro. He hasn't thrown an interception in a while. But I don't know, man. This is a really tough one because it really depends on how Tom Brady plays. I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. It's really hard not to bet against Aaron Rodgers, the MVP, and then Tom Brady, who's been really good, but has struggled in the playoffs once again. And for the final bracket for the the AFC, you got, for me, this is, I don't know, I'm not going to tell the future nothing. Maybe I am. Who knows? You got the Bills against the Chiefs. I passed them. Chiefs. This is going to be a really good game. A good game. The Bills have a great offense, a great defense. Chiefs have one of the best offenses in football. Have a mediocre defense. Got a good pass rush on them. Tyrann Mathieu really good. Juan Thornhill, if you know who that is, their free safety he's solid. But I just think the Bills are going to be too hot in the playoffs. They've been great this entire season. No one's really been able to slow Stephon Diggs down, and the Chiefs just do not have the corners to take it. But Patrick Mahomes against that defense, it might be a shootout. I don't know. I'm going to go with a little curveball. I think the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. The Chiefs have been great this season. They've been dominant, but I think the Bills have so much momentum coming into the playoffs. I'm going with the Bills in the Super Bowl. And with the final game in the NFC, you got the Seahawks against the Packers. Now, I know if I say the Seahawks go to the Super Bowl, I'm just going to be biased. So I'm going with the Packers. But I'm going to say my reasonings, all that. Russell Wilson has been great this season, aside from his interceptions, which are bad, I know. But the defense has been better, but I just don't think it's going to be able to handle Davante Adams. We don't have a corner that can cover Davante Adams. No corner in the league can really cover Davante Adams. But I just think Packers, man. The Packers going to be really good in the playoffs. Depending on how the game goes, the Bucks game. But Aaron Rodgers, I think he's going to carry this team into the Super Bowl. And then you got the Super Bowl matchup with the Bills and the Packers. Josh Allen, I feel, could choke. He's never really had this kind of pressure before. He's never been in a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers has been in a few. Has he been in more than one? I'm not sure, honestly. But no one else on this defense, on the Bills team, has been to a Super Bowl, I don't think. I know, I might be wrong. But the Bills, this is going to be a good game. If this actually happens, I could see this happening. I mean, depending on how the Chiefs play, all that, depending on everything. I'm saying that a lot. But the Bills, Packers, MVP Aaron Rodgers against Josh Allen. I think that'd be a great game. Josh Allen is a great quarterback. He's developed so well. Last year, he was so inaccurate and just inconsistent. This season, he's been great, accurate, throws touchdowns, runs well. And I think most of that success has become from Stephon Diggs. They needed that weapon so badly. Their number one weapon last year was John Brown, and he's nothing more than a slot. Same with Cole Beasley. This is going to be a good game if it happens. But I think Jair could lock down Stephon Diggs. Oh, no, no, no. I do not think Tom Brady's going to retire anytime soon. I think he's got, depending on how he plays next season, because he's been great this season, I don't think he's going to retire. But for this Super Bowl matchup, I am going to say that the Green Bay Packers win it. The MVP is just too dominant right now. This offense is so good. Devontae Adams is uncoverable. Jair, I have a lot of faith in Jair on this to cover Stephon Diggs. But yeah, I think the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl in the 2019-2020 NFL season. If you guys disagreed on anything I said, tell me. Don't bully me about it though. Just tell me what you think would be different. And I hope you guys did enjoy this. I like doing these. I like doing this. I think about doing this all the time. Just fun to like talk about, you know. Yeah, Packers. Yeah. I really, it really depends on what team fires up in the playoffs, you know, because who knows? Maybe the football team and Alex Smith could just get fired up and go all the way. But who knows? Maybe Trubisky comes out and be the best quarterback in the NFL. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, subscribe. Peace out, boys.